for the music to kick on here. Oh gosh. Why does that always happen? Oh well. Hey, since we're not booting up right now, hey, Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome and thanks for joining in on this wacky Wednesday, where you never know what the topic's going to be or
Nicholas,
what else is going to happen. But hey, I'm here every Wednesday at 8 Central Time, 9 Eastern Time, here for a little kitchen conversation with some friends. So I hope you can join in. Thanks for popping in, whether you are watching right now live on the live, or you're catching on the replay. So as always with any of my videos, if you hear something that resonates with you, would you please leave a reaction, drop a comment, or ask questions anytime in the thread. Share the video with anyone you think it might help. And PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. I'm always happy to share the things that I'm learning, and I hope that they help you. So hey, welcome. I see a few joining in, although it's not showing me who you are right away. I don't know why. I haven't figured that one out yet. But hey, I appreciate you joining in. Just do me a favor and leave me a hey. For those of you that have seen my videos, you know that I might happen to miss your name as you pop in. And if I do, I apologize. I usually like to welcome people, but for most of you that have seen my videos, you know that my notes and camera are usually set landscape style, and I do tend to peek at them a little bit. So hey, as you join in, like I said, I appreciate the highs and the waves, because like I said, I see there's a few joining in. Hello, it's good to see you, but it's not showing me who you are. So I'm gonna keep going, and when you pop in, and pops in, I will welcome you. So hey, let me ask the question for the night. You know, have you ever had a flat tire? You know, and what did you do? Or would you please drop a comment in the thread? I'd appreciate that. Okay, it looks like my music isn't going to be booting up. Hey, no worries. But I wanted to share tonight with you a quick story. It includes a little bit of kindness too. Some valuable lessons that I've learned and how it can help you in your life. So, mentor asked me a question the other day, and they asked me if I had ever had a flat tire, and if I had a flat tire, would I be slashing the other three? And I kind of didn't understand what my mentor was talking about at that time. So my mentor then asked me another question. Well, or should I say, gave me a quote, and it said, giving up on a goal because of a setback is like slashing the other three tires because you got a flat. And I was a little stumped by that, because, you know, when you have a flat tire, you're not going to slash the other three, right? And I wasn't entirely sure what she meant at the time. And as I thought about it more, I had a flashback to something that happened to me in college. So I wanted to share that quick little story with you and what I learned out of it. So I was driving home from college on a visit to visit my parents for the weekend. And I was driving a red 87 Plymouth Duster. And yeah, I know that kind of dates me too. What can I say? But it was a 4-speed. And I was driving on the back roads on my way home. And I had a rear tire blow out. And it's early December. It's a little bit chilly. Although it's not an ugly day. Not like today. So I was kind of lucky, though. It was just one flat tire, because had it been multiple, I would have really been stuck. So I had a spare, and I paged my dad, who was about, an hour and a half to 2 hours away, because he was out of the office for work, and AAA was going to be a couple hours until someone could arrive. Oh, hey, Leanne. Hey, lady, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad you could make it, and I see a few more popping in. As soon as it shows me who you are, I will welcome you. But like I said, I was stuck on the side of the road, but I was thankful because it was just one. I had a spare in the back. And so I started changing the tire process. My dad had showed me what to do in case of that ever happening. Well, I encountered a little setback. And the lug nuts, anyways, the lug nuts on the tire were so tight, I could not unscrew them, even with the tire iron. And, I tried for a half an hour. I was frozen, I was frustrated, I was exhausted, I was kind of scared. I'm on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere by myself. No phones at this time. And, I just kept trying anyways. And I was very lucky because a passing motorist stopped by and he offered to help. And he was maybe around my dad's age. And I was a little frightened because this guy's a stranger. I don't know him. I've never met him before. He's bigger and stronger than me, and all those things that could possibly happen at that time are running through your head because you're on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. But he was kind enough to help me change the tire. It took him about 10 minutes to get the lug nuts off. So he was able to help me change the tire, and when I shook his hand and thanked him for his help and offered to pay him, he refused and just simply said, "No, thank you. I hope that I have a daughter your age, and I hope someday someone would do the same for her." So, I just continued on. I headed home for the weekend from college, and I wasn't going to let that flat tire stop me because I didn't want to head back to my college dorm. I mean, I'm headed home for some home-cooked food, for some free laundry time, a little spend time with my family as well. And that's pretty much how that story ended. And when my mentor sent me that quote about giving up on a goal because a setback is like slashing the other 3 tires because of a flat. And it reminded me that I shouldn't give up on some of the goals that I have either. And I try to apply that to my life. You're always going to encounter a setback, something small that's going to interrupt your progress. And it might try to stop you from achieving your goal. Oh, hey, Shannon. Hey, lady. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hey, I think I can wave at you. Hey. And like I said, it applied to my life because you're always going to run into setbacks. And when it comes to reaching your goals and your destinations, you're not going to allow, a small setback to deter you from your ultimate goal. And I'll be honest, this is difficult for me too, because I struggle with this, and it's very easy to get discouraged and simply quit, and slash the other 3 tires just because something isn't going your way. So if you heard something that resonates with you, would you please leave a reaction, drop a comment, or ask questions anytime in the thread. Even if you're just popping in to say hey. Like some of those I see popping in now. I'm sorry it's not showing me who you are, but welcome, and I'm sorry I missed you, but leave me a hey so I can properly welcome you. Share the video with anyone you think it might help, and PM me if you have questions or want to hear more tips about how to push past those little setbacks in your life. Flat tires, they happen to everybody sometime throughout your life. Whether you're on the side of the road or in the middle of the city. And you always stop to change that flat. As you're headed, and you don't allow that to deter you from heading to your final destination. And you certainly don't slash the other 3 tires simply because you had a flat along the way. So why do we allow a flat tire in our life or in our kids' lives to stop us from achieving our goal? I'll catch you later.